Hey, the cash up. I'm coming, coach. Oh, this be his game of his life right here. He beat Reek. He beat Reek, so he feel like he on top of the world. He got talent over there. He got Kelsey and that receiver duck just got you. And you lucky you got Kelsey, G.
Motorcycle.
Hey, now the cash up though, Tony, but you can watch it if you want.
Alright.
Hey, Darius Leonard like the best linebacker in the league right now. 3 picks, 3 games, 3 picks. Sonny Free, we just were about to expose that nigga. Kendall Fuller got 4 picks. Yeah, he got 2 touchdowns too. He's leading defense touchdowns.
Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock
and it's
Stadium
raining too.
in Miami.
About the fumble.
The scene a few moments
let me get out of
ago.
practice mode.
It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Brooklyn Beats and the Miami Dolphins. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go.
You on TV.
And you on TV. To bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Walter. Ooh. Raining out here. I wish we could make niggas fumble. Like, I wish I could. My history button was legit.
Man, I don't know what's wrong with your cash, Jason. I'm gonna do it back out.
They'll run on first down. Peyton. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness?
Man, I can't even watch it. They show up.
To run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone
early
for his defense.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here.
I'm about to go to your YouTube channel. You probably got to take it down and put it back up. I click it on it, but it lowered up. All right. I want some money back on my ticket I bought then, man. Y'all going sending me through all this.
I'm putting in the party.
I'm thirsty in the mud.
Allen off the play fake. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Big, I don't give a damn.
And they're going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Come on, G.
Last week, somehow they won. He threw all those picks, but they still won. Here, opening drive, unfortunately, he picked up where he left off.
Partner, you get a lot of extra patience when you find a way to win despite you making mistakes. But starting out again this game, that patience is going to wear thin really quick second. I think the guys on the
shutting that
defensive
run
side of the
down.
ball be
Ask
the
Comp
first
about
ones
it.
to let him
Tell
know
Comp about
that's
it.
got to stop.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
That nigga stupid.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. The 20, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Kareem Hunt with touchdown number 8 on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Push him back. Push him back.
They'll try the left side. Peyton, and he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming. On 3rd down, Peyton. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. And that's their
Put me on the game on 4th and inches.
Quarter.
Read those boys at the line of scrimmage.
What you gonna do about 12 minutes, kid?
Leave them boys up behind me winless. Don't like foot, but I'm in love with the kid.
They'll try and run for it. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
Reed, who you play?
Action here on first down. That's caught. It's Malone. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards. On first down, Peyton.
Jason, why keep on your bro?
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Where my phone at? Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to your YouTube channel.
Allen now looks to throw. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Damn, it's working on YouTube.
Now Jones. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop.
Oh, Sonny B's up 7-0.
A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. Allen going to throw.
Wow.
It's caught. Touchdown.
Boss, nigga. Motherfucking boss, nigga.
As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
Man, how he caught that pass?
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point.
Damn.
And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here,
Jason
and
Richmond.
it's good.
It's J. Rich 708 or something.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they
I don't know
kick
why it
away.
ain't working on PlayStation.
It's in the chat, though. I put it in the chat, Reed. There's 5 people on there.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had to wait a
You
long
watching it on
time to get the
PlayStation?
football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense.
You watching it on
Agreed.
PlayStation?
What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves.
Oh, there it
now
goes.
that
It's
they're
working
back
on
the
PlayStation
field.
now, brother.
Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some
me too.
clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, team.
Hey, Rep, I give you Hey, Rep, can I give you first for West Street?
Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up.
First for
Let's
West
give some
Street.
credit to the defensive guys on that play, able to bat that one
Oh,
away.
damn.
Sure
Who
looked
got
like
him?
they were trying to hit the corner route.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
What do you want on my team, Tony B?
Out of the gun, Luck.
You still got Zeke over there?
Is incomplete. You can tell
I'll
they were
get
hoping
rid
for
of
a
that
flag
bum.
there offensively. Several
Unless
on
you
the
can get him up
sideline
to X.
motioning.
Unless you can
Hey,
get him
why
up to
not
the
a
X
penalty? Why
factor,
not a penalty?
you
I
can
mean,
juke.
what did you see?
He
Yeah, I
can't
think
juke.
you've
He
got
can't
a
make
little
nobody
play,
miss.
And the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
Man. Me too. I be using Pollard.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give the biggest.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense.
Oh, got
They're
that.
now out of timeouts here in this 1st quarter.
Like that? You like that? Hey, in a little bit, you gonna be, hey, in a little bit, all you gonna hear is day.
And the job
Sonny
becomes
Big.
twice as
Man,
difficult
day,
now.
day,
After
day.
the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Here's Allen.
Man, they don't want me to win, fam.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. On 3rd down, Peyton. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is taken in at the 5. These two teams all tied after one.
Who is they?
2nd quarter now. It's Brooklyn in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Motherfucking Wallace.
Who is they?
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Allen.
Wow,
Rifles one incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open down, couldn't as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
They have him dead in his fucking helmet.
The Miami defense trying to keep them out. They haven't let them in yet. Can they hold again here on 3rd and goal? They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And his guys have taken the lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
That'll be taken in the end zone. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score?
Oh, fuck that. Dude, get his ass cook. I gotta change it. That nigga cooking my niggas,
So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
From just shy of midfield, Luck, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Uchenna Nwosu able to record his 5th sack of the season. You never want to give up a sack. And from the O-line's perspective, they need it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
No doubt, they have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it.
And now off to the races, down
got a double over. Damn.
the way in for a Miami touchdown. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
Oh, my God.
Extra
Who was that, Biggs?
That was
a white boy. Who was that, Vanilla Ice?
And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
Man, this nigga just gave me the whole scouting report.
14 now as he sends this one away.
Hey, Stoney just called me. Yeah, he said he'd be home next Friday.
Position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard
He said one of y'all gotta go. Yeah, I just hung up with him just now. He said one of y'all gotta go. So flip a coin.
Offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The Charles White touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing. It's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
On 2nd down, Peyton, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they contained him very well. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes.
You got the keys to the vault. You can fix it.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses have their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey.
That sack finally the first step in the right direction for a stop.
Oh, I'm at the stove.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminated in touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. Second and a yard. They'll run with Hunt on second down. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Watch the slack. Watch the slack. Watch the slack.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL.
Watch twins. Watch twins.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Finding some room at midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Hey, is it past the 50 or on the 50? Punt that shit. Punt that shit.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Matt Hawk now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
I play like with the thing, I don't know. Ask the 3 people I beat. Huh? Nah, I don't know. I don't even care.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off here, the 32. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. 28 yards on the ground. He's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and
big, man, when you got that close, you got to hit them with that stiff arm and get them extra yards.
And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in.
He's in like this?
3-yard pickup that
Like
brings
this?
up second and goal. Second and goal from the 1. And he is met in his
like this?
tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining.
Boy, Jason got that DD down there.
The Dolphins on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a third and goal here. On third down, here's Hunt. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6.
Man, this is an ESPN
now
class.
The defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
That looks like a touchdown at first, big.
Tavecchio puts this
I thought you was about to walk in.
The Dolphins have come back now to regain the lead. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right?
Hey, I
kicked the field goal. And yeah, points went against them. But that feels
I still got a chance of winning my division, huh?
Let's go. Do it.
Hey, that niggas will sit there and let that shit go right over your head. Yep.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You're down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But, boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now this time, Allen will throw. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
What a medium macaroni and cheese. Man, what Popeyes gonna bring the sandwich back, man? They bullshitting. Like you goddamn niggas.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, cheat.
It's caught inside the 25. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And they finally get to him, but not before he's past the 45 to the 46-yard line.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
How do you put your best one on your best seat?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Allen. They set up the screen to Peyton. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 34-yard line. Allen now on first down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked out by Xavier Howard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now it's first and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
He's mine, he's mine, he's mine. 11Z. Strong right. 12.
On first down, they go right back to Hunt. He's got the first down and more past midfield. A big run by Kareem Hunt. 55 yards.
Ooh.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a second and goal.
Man, come on, Jason. Let me show you a nano.
Switch.
Like the nano. I got it from Reed.
Running back. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
You got an X-Factor quarterback. Who is that quarterback?
I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here. Brings up third.
Oh, yeah.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Danny.
Now Luck on third and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. J.J. Arcega, Whiteside, the intended receiver. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. They'll run on first down. Peyton takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To the air, Allen. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Jerome Baker able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Allen under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jerome Baker able to record his 5th sack of the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Blew that play up. Let me get one of them talents. Man,
43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
You win and read.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock, and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
On 1st down, punt. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Strong right. All day. Kill.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Oh, my God. They killed cornbread. They killed cornbread, y'all.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a 1st here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Locke. And it's complete to Kelsey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And just a couple yards there down to the 17. Well, no doubt here in the 4th quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes and are playing accordingly.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Yo.
From the gun, here's Locke. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll keep it on the ground. Peyton accelerating, and off he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown. A big play there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. As his guys are back within a single score. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. It was Minkah Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Off of play action. Luck. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Luck now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Hey, get him, you got him.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because That's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Hunt. Uses the stiff arm. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Just like that. Just like that. Check 3. Check 3. Go, 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 go.
Now Hunt. Taking it right down Broadway. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Kareem Hunt with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Vecchio to add the PAT. And the lead is now 13.
Come on, Tay. What up?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
56, 56.
On first down, Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. On 2nd and 10, Allen, he's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off inside the 10. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now, because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out, because the current formula is not working.
Bravo! Check 24, check 24.
After the interception, it's Love. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Tyus Bowser able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. From the end zone, Love. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. Here's Love. And he's got his man, Hilton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. Love looking deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Throwing now, Luck. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. The Dolphins on third down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Locke. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Throwing now is Allen. That's caught. It's Malone. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
What, man?
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. They've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for Miami, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Brooklyn, the defeat is their first of the year as they drop to 3-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
You got it, though.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Damn, man. I lost the weak ass, G. Fuck it. You got it.
Honey, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, okay, hands, thought it could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey yard dash, honey yard dash, honey yard dash, honey yard dash, honey yard dash. Yeah, they can't catch us cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey yard dash, honey yard dash, honey yard dash, honey yard
all over him.
They slept on the team, now they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best because I am. There's no need in keeping it low-key. I can carve up the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. We call ourselves making a name. I put on the jets, the coach regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash.
So he gonna be featherweight. Say, yeah, you know he gonna be featherweight. Oh, fuck it.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asked my name.
That game away.
STRO, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean. Like
damn, man, I should have waited to play you no more.
Body drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time. Another